Hey patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, Jamaica is fiscally fit, or at least that's what Prime Minister Andrew Holness is saying. But hold up, Mark Golding of the PNP is calling that pure fiction. Shots fired. So who's telling the truth? Is Jamaica's economy thriving or just surviving? Stick around because this one is spicy. I'm not a KFC. And wait until you hear about the no new taxes claim. There's a twist. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more juicy updates on Jamaica's political and social scene. Welcome all patriotic Jamaicans. The movement continues. Make we get into it now. Let's kick it off. According to Prime Minister Andrew Holness, Jamaica is not just doing well, it's flexing like Usain Bolt in the last 10 meters of a race. He says Jamaica has record low unemployment, stable foreign exchange, and a shrinking national debt. And guess what? No new taxes in 9 years. Sounds like a financial paradise, right? The Prime Minister also highlighted Jamaica's approach to debt reduction, which has positioned the country as a global example of responsible financial management. He noted that the debt to GDP ratio is set to fall below 70%, the lowest in over 30 years. Impressive. That's a good job. So congratulations to you, PM Holness. Cause we want to know the good, you know. You see me? Yes, we actually want to know if you do good. We not just over here, a calling out for no foolishness. We actually want to know the well succeed with no corruption. This is also a direct rebuttal to statements that Mark Golding would have made on an election campaign rally in Northwest St. Catherine. So this is the Prime Minister firing back at Mark Golding and the PNP, cause we don't know said this is officially election season, general election. So Andrew Holness never did go make where Mark Golding says slide. Not at this critical juncture. As you say something, them all go at it with each other. So the PM highlight all of his achievement so far under his 2 terms. And Mark Golding, I say, well, you know what say, a Nancy story man I tell you no, yeah. Nothing when say, no go so. But me like it, election competitiveness. This sharp and decisive political rebuttal by PM Holness was actually done when the man a take him man in run. A man breathless, sweaty, and he decides say, yo, me not even go answer him or address him throughout the day or no other time. Me do it when me have some free time for my man in run. Yo, if that are not the biggest political flex, I don't know what is. Come Marky G, you have to go do something. You have to go, you have to go forward with something. You have to go in a gym and do your rebuttal when you work out in a gym and lift weights and pump some weights, You have to do something. Me just say, me like all of this. Enter Mark Golding with some fighting words. Mark Golding declares war. Well, Mark Golding of the PNP is not buying it. He says under the JLP, trained Jamaicans are fleeing the country like it's a sinking ship. At a recent rally, Golding went full attack mode, reminding everyone that when the PNP took over in 2012, they had to rescue the economy from the JLP's recklessness. Translation: the JLP crashed the economy before and they're doing it again. So who's right? Holness says Jamaica's economy is resilient because it keeps growing despite global challenges. But Golding argues that the real economy, meaning the daily struggles of working Jamaicans, tell a different story. Job numbers might be up, but are they good paying jobs? The JLP says no new taxes, but has the cost of living skyrocketed instead? That's the million-dollar question. And about that no new taxes claim, well, let's just say fees and charges have a funny way of replacing taxes. So, is this economic fitness real or just a well-dressed illusion? Drop your thoughts below and let's discuss. Here's a summary of the highlights and the key points. PM Holness says Jamaica is fiscally fit with low unemployment, debt reduction, and no new taxes. Mark Golding counters that economic gains are an illusion and Jamaicans are struggling. Debate over whether Jamaica's financial stability is real or political spin. No new taxes claim is challenged. Fees and charges might be replacing direct taxes. The public is left questioning, is Jamaica's economy thriving or just surviving? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Them say tricks in trade and matches sticks in boxes. So indirect taxation disguised under various fees and charges. This election now gonna be no walkover for Andrew. That's why I wanna see if you go so hard against Marky G, because watch ya, Mark is a new face. Him don't have the baggage where Holness would wanna walk with as it relates to the whole entanglement with the Integrity Commission. So Mark being free of them type of baggage there, him will give Holness around for money. Holness would know say he cannot underestimate Mark Golding. He cannot allow Mark Golding to get a foot or an inch ahead of him in this political campaign leading up to the election. Mark Golding himself is also aware of this. So Mark is going to be a strong opposition in this election. Do not underestimate Mark Golding. PM Holness knows saying he can't sleep for Mark Golding because if he ever lapse, he lose. You know, me find it funny and it's actually amusing that at 2025 now and a lot of Jamaicans still not realize these people are actually friends behind the scenes. Politics is just a game. It's called political chess for a reason. Them people are got them one another yard, go near man drink and a cling glass together when them a give them toast. You see me, so me find it very strange how supporters of each party quick fi jump on vloggers where say this or that boy your favorite politician, when in reality most of them are friends behind the scenes. And if we are being truthful and honest with ourselves, they actually not give a damn about me and you, the average ordinary Jamaicans. They don't care about we. So me don't know where you not kill up on yourself and I come in a people comment section and I be disrespectful and I say, oh, you are this, you are that. If me say something, then say me a Labourite. If me say something else, then say me a PMP. Make up on your mind. Tell you already, my favorite politician is Marcus Garvey. My favorite political party is A Better Jamaica. So Jamaica is my favorite political party. Not your PMP, not your Labourite. One day una go wake up. One day una go come to some level of common sense. Look, people entitled to have an opinion. You might not like me holding your favorite politicians and political parties accountable and responsible. You might not like the fact say me hold a balance view, me not take no side, but me I go call them out on their foolishness, and me not support no foolishness from none of them. You see me? And me calling them out because me want them do the right thing. It's not out of no form of anger or bitterness or resentment towards either party. We should all want the best for Jamaica. People only care about them party. They don't care about Jamaica. People loyal to the party. The party are going to outlive all of your favorite politicians. You will have a man in our constituency, whether in a PMP or Labourite constituency, where he has been the best councillor caretaker to his constituents and everybody in a constituency love him or her. But should the party decide say, yo, look, we're going to replace him Do you think the people actually are going to take side with that councillor caretaker who has been nothing but the best to them? He look out for them and he take care of them. They're not going to take side with the councillor caretaker over the party. The people are going to turn against the councillor caretaker for the party. Worse if the party leader come and tell them, say, yo, look, this is for the greater good. You think they must stand up against the party leader and say, no, we not accept that. Him who want to represent we. We not like who ya bring Kongi we, and we not want who ya bring Kongi we. Uno nah stand up with the man where be not give uno the good roads and the running water and the good infrastructures them in the community. Uno nah go stand with him. No for uno in a people comment section, uno no real and uno no genuine. Realistically, a lot of uno don't stand for nothing. No for uno fake in a real life. I wanna see him one try kill Bob Marley, you know, over tribal politics, you know. Bob Marley, the greatest of all time. Wanna see him Jamaicans try kill Bob Marley. So, I don't like some, I don't know, I know who me I deal with. I know no mindset. I know no tan. Cause if you try kill off Bob Marley over politics. You see me? Bob Marley. So when someone like me forward and create a YouTube channel and me I keep it neutral and me I maintain balance, objective and perspectives, me find it strange say me I get resistance. The cognitive bias where create a emotional response. You know, you wanna have it running at the comment section. If you type garbage, but oh, you're a PMP blogger, oh, you're a liberate blogger. That no make no sense. How that I help you? Why? You know, want nobody criticize your political party? So how you want criticize the next political party? But if somebody call out your political party, you take offense. You know how stupid and ridiculous that is? So you want to dish it out, but you can't handle it. You're supposed to respect people's opinion just like you want people respect your opinion. PMP supporters are going to have things to say about labor rights, and labor rights supporters are going to have things to say about the PMP. That's fine, that's okay. We're in a democracy. That is expected. A lot of people need to be more intellectually mature and stop this so childish and stop being a slave to feelings and emotions. Just recently, people would say Donald Trump and Barack Obama at Ronald Reagan funeral. Now, the Democrats supporters did lose their mind, and I said, but wait, Obama, what you do beside that the man there gigi and a kiki and a laugh up with that the man there where you burn out your wickedest way and you're convinced if you hear Trump and like Trump and now after you say all of that about Trump you and Trump we see a laugh up like on a bridge in long time and a high five and a knock fist with no one another and a gun one another joke. I just what the election you have the worst things to say about Trump because the supporters of the Democrats do not know that these people are not enemies. They are just political adversaries. In real life, them not hate each other. Them just depend opposing political sides. And they have opposing political views. So you don't need to take politicians seriously whenever they talk. You teach politicians how to treat you with one will and won't accept. More importantly, politicians don't even take uno seriously. They laugh after uno and take uno for joke. And me no blame them. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Jamaica's economic battle, hit like and subscribe for more untangled truths about Jamaican life and politics. See you in the next video. One love, Jamaica!
Alright. Just completed my morning exercise and I don't get to do it often enough. But when I do get a chance to do it, aside from the physical activity, it gives me an opportunity to think, especially during my cooling off period when I'm trying to recover from strenuous exertion as I try to do this morning. And I was reflecting on an important change in Jamaica that may have escaped many Jamaicans, or may not be of importance to some Jamaicans in their consideration, and that is Jamaica is becoming resilient. Resilience is the ability to withstand a shock or a blow to your system, to be pushed to the extremes, as I tried to do this morning, but to be able to absorb that shock, persevere, and recover to better than you were before. But importantly, you do this on your own effort. Now think about it. Yesterday, the Minister of Agriculture announced that farm gate prices for some vegetables and produce were trending downwards. And this is barely 6 months after Hurricane Beryl and tropical storms and unprecedented rainfall ravaged the sector. Now, why are prices going down? This is because your government, through good management of the economy, planned for shocks. We created a disaster fund, which we've never had before, never existed before. And this gave us the flexibility to allocate funds to agriculture to support farmers to getting back into the field and increasing their production. I also want to big up all the farmers who were affected but who took advantage of support or even on their own went back into the field and increased production. I'll be the first to admit that much more work still needs to be done in stabilizing prices generally and food prices in particular. But we must admit that Jamaica today is different from Jamaica a decade ago, whether it is how we were able to respond and recover from COVID or the supply side shocks that occurred after the war in the Ukraine and the Middle East, or whether it is the ability to recover from unseasonal weather. Jamaica has done very well in withstanding and absorbing shocks and recovering. There are a couple of signs that you could use to judge the strength and resilience of an economy. And the first sign is the ability of the economy to continue to generate jobs for its citizens, and Jamaica has done incredibly well in this. We have the lowest unemployment rate, practically close to full employment. The other sign is the ability of the government to produce a budget without raising taxes. And this government has gone several budgets now, I believe 9 budgets, without having to come to the people to say, hey, we did manage the affairs of the country that well, things went awry, and therefore we have to come and take more money out of your pockets. This has never happened under our administration. The third sign of a strong and stable economy is its ability to manage and reduce debt. And Jamaica has done incredibly well in this, where we've seen as the case study for debt reduction. At the end of this budget, we will be below 70% debt to GDP ratio. This is the lowest we have been in over 30 years. The fourth sign is that our foreign exchange rate trades fairly stable and is market determined. And the truth is that Jamaica has never experienced this level of foreign exchange stability, though we have a freely traded, freely floating currency, probably the only freely floating currency in the region. And the fifth sign of the stability of our economy is that we continue to have more quarters of growth than no growth. And when you put all of these together, it shows a strong and resilient economy. And these are facts that are undeniable. So even the most biased and jaded commentator can't deny it. The truth is, Jamaica is fiscally fit.